Thank you both. You've spoken previously about wanting to remove settled status. Can you tell me what would happen to people who currently have settled status but foreign nationals who lose their job and would not be able to access benefits regardless of whether they have partner or family here, and whether you plan to deport them? And secondly, you've spoken about your desire as well to have well-paid foreign nationals working in the UK. How do you expect them to come to the UK and work here and pay tax here if they're not getting the same level of benefit out of that?
Well, on your first point, sorry, what was the first point?
Homelessness.
Oh, homelessness. Sorry. Look, our position is very clear, and I think it's a fundamentally fair one. If you want to claim benefits, you need to be a British citizen. It's as simple as that. And I couldn't be clearer about that. So if you are in this country, you're not a Brit, you won't have access to the welfare state, barring the exceptions that I set out earlier, ones which are explicitly contributory, like a contributory pension. I think that's a very fair situation. If you come as a guest to another country, then there's a limit to the generosity and hospitality that that country offers you. You can always leave. You can always naturalise and become a British citizen, albeit that under reform, quite rightly, there will be a higher bar for that than there has been in the recent past.
I think the point about that is, most sensible nations, whether you've got a 5-year visa or a 10-year visa, nations want to know that actually you're doing your bit, you're playing your part, you're contributing, you're working. The idea that you can just rock up at a nation and not contribute and take a whole load of benefits, it comes back to the original point we mentioned. It's just not fair. And there's almost no other nation I can think of that acts in that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And then lastly...
Sorry, just on the second point as well, about how you expect people to come here if they have to pay the same level of tax.
Oh, well, I thought your question was a bit, if I may say, it was a bit confused, because you're saying these are high-skilled individuals who are well-paid individuals, but you're also saying they're going to claim benefits. Or which is it?
They can still lose their job.
Well, then they would have to leave, wouldn't they? I mean, that's reasonable. If I went to live in New York on a high-paid job, and then, God forbid, it didn't work out well, and I lost my job, I wouldn't expect the good people of New York to put me up in a council house and look after my 3 kids indefinitely. I'd be like, well, this was sad, it didn't work out, we're going back home to the UK.
Or
that's life.
Or look for another job.
Yeah, could always, God forbid, get another job.